Well guys, I uploaded a video today and apparently you guys missed me because it absolutely blew up and I kind of had a pretty good thumbnail. That's besides the point. I'm gonna try to get you guys a video. I don't know if it's gonna happen between today and tomorrow. So here's the start of it. We just got done with that bad batch of storms last Friday. We were pretty much unscathed, or is that the right word? I have no idea. I just work here. Yeah, basically no damage. I'll show you the tiny bit of damage we have. We still have the giant rock that's as big as my pickup, just chilling in the lawn. We haven't picked that up. Honestly, don't know what to do with it yet. Do we try to haul it away to a rock pile and eventually bury it? Or do we turn it into a lawn ornament? We haven't decided. That's future me's problem. Like I was saying, we're pretty much unscathed. The only damage that we have is my deer blind, or you could say my buddy's deer blind, is currently sitting over there in the lake. Do you see that? Yeah, it used to be sitting like right there. We were gonna put that in a fancy spot this fall to maybe get a deer, but that's the only damage we have. It blew away. I suppose I haven't showed you guys the crops. We haven't had a crop update yet, have we? Okay, crop update. Here's that field. If you guys remember, and I have been around the channel for a while, I double seeded it because my corn trash out here was so thick with the drill. In order to get through it and keep my plants spaced out properly, that was what I came up with and did. Was it the right thing? I don't know, but it's what I ended up doing. And then we had that seed variety that ended up failing, so we had to come out here and do a giant replant. So here's our replant. There's still a few beans that are coming that didn't come out of the ground because it got so cold this spring, and these are pretty big. But here's all of our replant. We did replant in 30-inch rows with the planter because obviously it had time. But yeah, this is, I would probably say, our last seeded soybean field, and personally I think it's doing pretty good. It's behind, we're definitely way behind, but we have been getting lots and lots of moisture, so the ground is very wet. Now, since we did get basically untouched by last Friday's storm, and today is Friday again, back over there behind the sun, you see that? Yeah, tonight's supposed to be really ugly again too, and tonight actually kind of has me nervous compared to last Friday. We'll say we took hail insurance out on the beans about 3 hours ago now, so we're good there. I'm gonna go around though. So since it is the weekend and obviously the elevators are not open, we're not able to haul any grain to the elevator because duh, they're not open. So since tomorrow's Saturday, it's supposed to, the way it's looking, be a good spray day. We're probably gonna end up hitting some second pass spraying on the beans and the corn. I'm just heading out to do some scouting and take a look at them, see what they all look like. For whatever reason, I decided to wear a white shirt today to work, and that was maybe a bad idea. This is probably the first and last time I'm wearing this shirt. And walk in this cornfield here once and see what our weed issue looks like in here, what we're gonna have to do for a plan of attack. Here's what our corn looks like. It is June something, I don't know, 29th. I just work here, and I mean, I guess we're knee high, so we hit knee high by the 4th of July, but I remember a lot of 4th of Julys were starting to tassel and it's like up to here. So we're definitely behind, but I think we have a lot of catching up we're gonna do. Yeah, here's a cornfield. I would say it's looking pretty good for the most part. It's been really, really wet and really, really cold, as some of you may know. Some of you don't know. Now you do. When I spread this field fertilizer back in a long time ago, April I think, we have gotten, I don't even know how many inches of rain, probably close to 10 inches of rain on it, I would guess, around that ballpark, give or take a couple. So the fertilizer definitely kind of leached away and kind of went a little deep in the soil. And you're definitely seeing it out here, but now today, it seems like the corn has caught up to it. And it looks like we have some really happy corn. Like, look at all these little tillers we got going on down here. Tiller, like, stuff actually looks good. It's just behind. There's still moisture down there. And though, like I said, the way it looks, we're supposed to get more moisture back behind me, which I'm not complaining. I'll never turn down rain. Out here walking, you know, looking what my weeds are looking like. It's looking like we got weeds. Grasses, a good dose of Roundup will cook those. But this guy here, that's a ragweed. That's kochia, I think. Roundup won't touch that. Roundup will drink that and say thank you for the delicious snack. This is kind of hard to determine whether or not it's going to be just Roundup or something a little stronger. This guy here, that's definitely a kochia plant. Oh, look at that moisture. Oh, there's worms in it too. I don't know, man. I just work here. Let's go look at another field. This is maybe a bad field to be using judgment on because this one's always got a bad kochia problem. Well, guys, the beans are coming along really nicely, at least in this field, I would say. This was my first planted bean field. I mean, we got a couple flowers coming here. This is some really sandy soil though too. so it usually warms up pretty good, but there's still good moisture down there. That is incredible. Really good. We got some grasses coming though. I think this is ready for a spray. I think this is ready. Yeah, I'd say these beans look good. I mean, we're above ankle. They were good looking beans. We definitely lost some population, as you can see, because I think I put these beans in May 1st and we got that frost. And we lost a few. It was just cold. Like, that's part of it. Maybe should have seeded a little thicker, but I don't know. If we can keep rain like this, these beans should compensate very well and still yield. Like, I am very impressed out here. Very impressed. But it looks like we have a bit of a mess that a day when I have time, and that actually never happens, I'm gonna have to come out here and do. That storm, I found some damage. I haven't been down here, but looks like a lot of these trees and this entire tree row, I don't know if you can see it through the field, but here's some right in front of me. Yeah, they're all laying in the field. How does a guy combine this? Combines aren't supposed to combine trees, they're supposed to combine soybeans. And that looks like it'd be heavy for even a healthy guy like me to move. Goody. This is the very first tree row, so I'm imagining this is the worst tree row. And then, you know, like this tree row technically should have protected the next one, and now should have protected the one after that. So hopefully when we get down to that end, there's like no tree branches, but I don't know, man. I just work here. But I definitely think this field is ready for second pass spraying. Like, we're kind of close-ish to canopy. They're pretty big beans. And there's not a lot out here, but there's some grasses, a couple small broadleaves. I think this would go. I think we should maybe spray this tomorrow. Do a little bit more looking on some more fields, see if I can find some other stuff, but this field would go. If a guy wants some steps in and wants to get like a little workout, I think yeah, I'm not moving that by hand. Maybe I bring the mini payloader down here and just kind of drive over a few for these bigger ones and pick up the smaller ones by hand. I don't know. I just work here. I'll figure that out. That's future me's problem, not present me's problem. Technically, it's not a problem until we have to come combine the field, and it's a big problem. Well, I made it through the night, even though like nothing happened. I literally stood here in my yard as I was in a tornado warning. Literally right here. I'm like, where is it? I don't know. Is that a Midwest thing to do, or is that just a guy thing to do? You guys gotta let me know. It did end up raining. It looks like the gauge is showing a ½ an inch. Those of you that are wondering, I got my 1 cup of coffee for this morning. We're gonna go do some crop scouting, because I do think that the south of us got hit pretty bad, and possibly our farthest north field. Well, doing a little more scouting this morning, I determined that we have virtually no storm damage again. We got lucky. The prayers are definitely paying off, because man, are we wet. Like, I have zero complaints of ever being dry this year, which is absolutely incredible. That rarely happens in this part of North Dakota, and no damage. What more could a guy ask for, really? So since it is wet this morning, we are wanting to get spraying. It's going to be a gorgeous spray day. Hot, humid, and virtually no wind. We've never actually done this, so our case sprayer, we have fats on it. We're now wanting to put these skinnies on. So I think we're going to do that this morning while it's a little muddy. Joey, looks like you slept like a baby. That's good. If we're gonna get the sprayer going, oh, I gotta plug my phone in because I didn't have electricity all night and now it's dead. So we'll get this thing charging. And if we're going to be putting skinnies on the sprayer, I want to get that sprayer in the shop here to do it in here. That means I need my jump pack because my batteries are, it won't even make a day and it's dead. I know some of you said you're gonna damage computer stuff, blah, blah, blah. Didn't have dead batteries. But you know what? Life isn't always hunky-dory and things just don't go always as you want it to. Yes, I should get new batteries in there, but I'm just not going to. I'll pay for them consequences later if they happen, which I don't think they will, but maybe you guys are a lot smarter than me. I don't know. I just work here. Okay, it says we're boosting. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm like really excited to be recording right now because I haven't recorded, and I'm really excited to not be sitting in the truck for 12 or 13 hours a day and doing something a little different so I can maybe get some content. She's alive! Okay, I gotta re-educate myself how you fold this thing. Apparently the master switch was left on. That was cool. And then this button, it's happening. It's happening. And it didn't fold again. What's going on? Like it's stuck. It's hitting a solid point. Attempt number 3. Third time's a charm, right? Still not folding, folks. You know what they say? If farming was easy, everybody would do it. I don't know why. This side boom is not folding up. It gets to right there, and it just acts like it's stuck. It's like it hit a solid point in the hydro. I don't know. I bet Joey knows how to fix this. Joey, where are you at? She does not want to fold though. Let's go ask Joey. Joey, I broke the sprayer.
What'd you bring out?
I don't know. It won't fold. I need my daddy's help. I don't know. It comes in and it just gets stuck. It doesn't move. I've tried unfolding and folding it several times. I didn't try powering it off and powering it back on yet though. I didn't break it. You were the last one to run it. I just got in it and it was broken. That side, that piece just won't come in. I don't see anything binding. That's the weird part. Like, it's all greased. It's not like it's seized up there. Not going, like it gets there and just stops. It unfolds just fine, but why won't you fold? Attempt number 4, but this time Joey's doing it. Keep going, please don't stop. And there it stopped. I wonder if it's not cradling all the way on the outside piece. Okay, so I think we found out that the monitor's saying the sensors aren't working. I don't know, here's a sensor, there's a sensor behind me. Unplugging them, plugging them back in, tapping on them, wiggling them. And then maybe it's just stiff too and hard moving. It looks like there's grease in them, but I'm gonna run a grease gun to it real quick too. Maybe greasing it will fix it. But I always say I hate maintenance because it just causes more problems. I've greased stuff and ended up breaking stuff. So that's cool, potatoes. Well, even Joey wasn't really able to help me with the sprayer. I don't know, it's throwing some codes. There must be a sensor bad or something, because as we're folding it, it's sensing that it's not folding, therefore shutting down the folding system and like a safety code, and we can't override it. So for some reason we can't get the sprayer folded. Call the technician. It's Saturday, and believe it or not, there's actually one in working, and I think might maybe come help us out with that. But like I showed you earlier, we have water sitting at that bag, and time ticks on, that just kind of keeps seeping into the corn. So I'm gonna go down and get that pumped. I'm gonna take that pickup and probably my pickup, just in case stuff gets western and we maybe get stuck. Well, there's a tractor down there. There's no rope down there though. Maybe we just take the one pickup. I don't know, I just work here. We gotta get to pumping. Is it gonna be cold? Oh yeah, it's a little chilly. I was thinking about bringing boots. I'm like, yeah, it's too hot for that. It's like 5 million degrees out here, so we're just gonna go commando and go barefoot. Cameron and I, as you guys have saw in a previous video, I've pumped this before, and I was looking for the hole we pumped, which is right there. Okay, yeah, this is not cool potatoes, JT. This is not what you want to wake up to see after you get rain. Like, I love rain, but this is not it. No. Well, we're officially pumping, and it is hot out here, which is a good thing, because we just got a lot of moisture, some nice heat, get them crops growing like crazy. I'll tell you what though, it's a lot more enjoyable out here when it's hot versus last time I did this and I basically had hypothermia. That was not a lot of fun. Oh, there was a bag here, so good thing that's gone. Otherwise that wouldn't be very fun to pump to here and then pump over that one too. We've made progress, but it kind of looks like I need to cut out a diversion. There we go. Well, that took a lot longer than I expected, but we got it pretty much all pumped down. Anything that's left, I think the ground should absorb up. And I think there was up to 12 to 14 inches in the bag there, the line to the ground. So there's definitely quite a bit of water here that needed to get done. Luckily, that should, by rights, be the last time I have to do that, because we are unloading this bag, as you can see. By the end of, honestly, 2 days, I mean, we should have this bag picked up. We're definitely never putting bags here again. Time to go home.